So the next few videos, I'm wanting to do just kind of the basics of green coffee. There's a short set of videos. I'm just going to talk about green coffee, starting with what green coffee actually is, and then we're going to go into some of the processings as well. So this is just for the real basics of green coffee. So what is green coffee? Green coffee is the seed of a cherry that grows on a tree. Usually you get 2 seeds to every cherry. Now you do get some natural mutations where you end up with a single bean called a pea berry, and sometimes you even get 3 seeds to the cherry, and there are other genetic mutations in there as well, but they kind of go more into the defects. So when the cherries are ripe, the producer will harvest the cherries and then take them for processing, something that we'll talk about later on. You get different flavour characteristics from different regions of coffee, also to do with altitudes and whereabouts in the world they're grown. So take a Brazilian and an Ethiopian for example. An Ethiopian coffee generally comes from really high altitudes up in the mountains, whereas Brazilians are quite low altitudes, around 1,000 to 1,100 meters above sea level. So an Ethiopian, because it's so high on the mountains, it takes longer for the coffee trees to respire and get oxygen into there. So you end up with a longer maturation of sugar, and you also end up with more lactic acid, which gives more sweetness and acidity within the coffees. Not to say that Brazilian coffees aren't sweet and acidic, but generally your Ethiopians would be. Also, different countries generally give different flavour profiles. So even if you've got 2 coffees grown at the same altitude but from different countries, say Colombia and El Salvador, you might have quite different flavour profiles. And then there's also the whole processing section of it as well. So when you get into naturals, washed and pulp naturals, these also give different flavour profiles to the green coffees. So it's just something to look at when you're buying green coffee. If you like sweet and acidic, go for some higher altitude coffees, or if you like it a little bit more like low caramels with a low acidity, maybe look for a low altitude coffee. I hope that helps. Just a little basic bit about green coffee. I shall see you for the next one. Bye.